Let me tell you something that surprises many business owners. Your business can make 10 million naira in sales this year and still be losing money. Oh, yes, it is possible. And if you don't know your numbers, it might be too late by the time you realize. Welcome to Business Growth Wednesdays. Every Wednesdays, I'll be sharing practical lessons that can help you grow a sustainable and a profitable business. In a very simple language, no accounting jargon, just something basic that you need to know as a business owner that is building something tangible. Few years ago, I met this business owner who proudly told me that my sales has tripled this year. Naturally, I congratulated her. Oh, congratulations. Then I asked her one simple question to say, okay, fantastic. What is your profit? And she smiled and paused and said to me, I actually do not know. She knows her sales numbers, but she's not tracking her expenses for her to be able to calculate how much exactly is the profit she made. She knows the sales, which is a good starting point, but knowing your sales is not enough. As a business owner, we celebrate when a customer buys from us, when we make sales, especially when the money eventually enters your account. You are excited about it. But sales alone cannot tell the full story of your business. There are three numbers that business owners need to pay attention to. Number one, how much money came into your business. That is your sales or your revenue. Most of us already track this. Or if you don't track, you know that you make sales. That's the first important number that you need to know. And many of us, to be honest, are getting that right. Number two is how much it costs you to run the business. Many of us are not paying attention to this number. The expenses that you made, the cost of fueling your generator, staff salary that you pay, transportation, logistics, everything that costs you to run a successful business, your expenses, it's also as important as you tracking your sales. But most of us, we don't take note of this number. Then the third important number is what is left. After you remove your expenses from your sales, what is left? That is your profit on the surface. Now, imagine two businesses. Business A made 5 million naira in revenue in a year and spent 3.5 million to run the business, like the expenses. Business B made only 3 million naira in revenue and spent 500,000 naira to run the business. Which of the business do you think is healthier? I know most people will say business A because business A generated more revenue, but that's not true. Business B is healthier because the cost of running the business is actually lower. Sales cannot tell your full story. Profit is what makes your business grow and sustainable. The reason why I'm saying this to you is because if you don't know your number, you won't be able to make some important decisions. Example, you won't be able to say categorically that, or you won't be able to answer the questions that, can I afford another employee? Can I afford to open another branch? Can I afford to take a business loan? Or do I need to cut down some expenses? If you don't know your numbers, you won't be able to answer these questions. The numbers help you to make good decisions about your business. Now, this week, I want you to do something for me. Write down your sales for the past 30 days. Write down your expenses also in the past 30 days. Then calculate what is left. That number that is left tells you your story more than what sales only can do. Remember, business don't grow by chance. They grow by numbers, good decisions, and systems. Keep building. See you next Wednesday. Bye.